Hi, and welcome to Preparing for the ACT test. In this course, I'm going to go through ACT official practice test, and these practices is for 2020 and 2021. I'm going to go through the math problems, which consist of 60 problems, so you can download these set of questions from the ACT website and go over them if you're preparing for ACT test, and then after that you can watch this course, and this course is for free. You can watch this course and go through it with me, and you can see how I solve these problems, and I'll show you how easy it is to actually solve these mathematic questions. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. All right, question number 1. Marco's favorite casserole recipe requires 3 eggs and makes 6 servings. Marcus would modify the recipe by using 5 eggs and increasing all the other ingredients in the recipe proportionally. What is the total number of servings the modified recipe will make? Alright, so we know that 3 eggs would make 6 servings. So we put that equal to 5 eggs and how many servings. So basically it's a very simple linear equation. So you can cross multiply. It becomes 6 times 5, 30 equal 3 times x, which is 3x. From here, x equals 30 divided by 3, which is 10. So 5 eggs make 10 servings. Number 2. The 35-member history club is meeting to choose a student government representative. The members decide that the representative who will be chosen at random, cannot be any of the 3 officers of the clubs. What is the probability that Hiroko, who is a member of the club but not an officer, will be chosen? Alright, because we know he is not an officer, so there's a chance for him. So definitely 0 is not the answer. He has a chance. And the chances are, we have 35 members, 3 of them are officers. So basically 32 people have chances. Because only one person will be chosen is 1 over 32. K is the answer. For what value of x is the equation true? Well, because it's an exponential equation and the bases are same, so we can just put the exponents equal. 2x plus 7 equals 15. From here, 2x equals 8. So what I did, I just subtracted 7 from both sides of the equation. From here, x equals 4. Let the function f be defined as f of x equals 5x squared minus 7 times 4x plus 3. What is the value of f of 3? Alright, so basically whenever you have the function and they tell you like what is the value of f of 3, it means, look, you had x here and instead of x now you have 3. So it means instead of x in here you should always also have 3. So 5 times 3 squared minus 7 times 4 times 3 plus 3. So this is 12 plus 3, 15. And here is 9. 9 times 5 is 45 minus 7 times 15. Then it's going to be 105. Then it's going to be minus 60. J. A wallet containing 5 $5 bill, 7 $10 bills, and 8 $20 bill is found and returned to its owner. The wallet's owner will reward the finder with 1 bill drawn randomly from the wallet. What is the probability that the bill drawn will be a $20 bill? So basically we have $5, so we have 5 bill, then we have 7 $10 bill, then we have 8 $20 bill. So adding them, it gives us how many bill are there. So what are the chances we take just one out randomly? So 5 plus 7 plus 8, which is going to be 20, right? So the denominator will be 20. But we know 8 of them are 20. That's the probability we want to find. So it's basically 8 over 20. If we simplify this, divide both of them by 4, is 2 over 5. D is the answer. The ABC Book Club charges a $40 monthly fee plus $2 per book read in that month. The Easy Book Club charges a $35 monthly fee plus $3 per book read in the month. For each club, how many books must be read in 1 month for the total charges from each club to be equal? So basically, we need to make an equation for each club and then put them equal. So we know club ABC, let's say we call it A, Easy Book Club, we call it B. Club A, the expenses, if you go there and you choose a book, it will be $40, which you pay monthly, and if you pick book, you pay $2, and $2 per book. So the book number is the X. So if you put 2X, two books, you plug in 2 instead of X. This guy should be equal to the other club, which is $35, but $3 per book. Now you find X. You can see when they're gonna be equal. So you subtract 2x from both sides of the equation, so 40 will be equal to 35 plus 3x minus 2x, which is x. Then you subtract 35, then it's going to be 5 equal x. So x is 5. So 5 books. In parallelogram ABCD below, AC is a diagonal. The measure of ABCD is 40 degree and the measure of ACD is 57 degree. What is the measure of CAD? Now we know in parallelogram this angle will be equal to this angle, and this whole angle will be equal to this whole angle. Alright? So because B and D are equal, so I know that D gonna be also 40 degree. Now we have 40, 57, and this is unknown. So basically that unknown is 180 minus 40 minus 57. Why? Because we have a triangle here, and the sum of the triangle angles is 180. So this guy is going to be 140 minus 57 is going to be 3, and then it's going to be 3, and then 83 degree. Number 8. When x is 1 over 2, what is the value of 8x minus 3 over x? Alright, so I just plug that in. 8 times 1 over 2 minus 3 over 1 over 2. So this guy is going to be 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 over 1 over 2. So you know when you have 1, you basically have 1 over 1. So it's basically 1 over 1 over 1 over 2. I don't know if you remember this rule, but when you have two fractions dividing each other, so basically you can multiply the denominator here into numerator, the numerator here into denominator. This multiply will become denominator, and these two multiply them, it go to become numerator. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 over 1, which is 2. In the standard xy coordinate plane, what is the midpoint of the line segment that has endpoint 3 and 8 and 1 and minus 4? Alright, so we want to find the middle point. So the middle point comes from the average of the x values and the y values. So average of x values is 3 plus 1 over 2, which is 2. So I think we just got the answer. Only thing that has 2 is D. But to make sure, only x value has 2 here, right? None of them are 2. So that's all you need to do basically. But let's say you also want to make sure, so 8 plus minus 4 divided by 2 It's going to be 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2 and 2 is the answer. X value, X coordinate, Y coordinate of the midpoint. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to go up a little bit here. The fluctuation of water depth at the pier is shown in the figure below. One of the following values gives the positive difference in feet between the greatest water depth and the least water depth shown in the graph. Which value is it? So it's just reading this graph. So it's the number of hours after 6. This is the depth. So basically you have the highest here, highest depth, lowest depth. So highest is 12, lowest is 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. That's the difference between the highest and lowest depth. Done. What is the slope of the line through minus 2 and 1 and 2 and minus 5 in the standard xy coordinate plane? Alright, so slope of a line when you have 2 points is calculated by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So that will become, so let's say this is point 1, this is point 2. So minus 5 minus, minus 5 minus 1, right? The y values, I subtracted them, over 2 minus minus 2. So it's minus 6 over 4, which is going to be minus 3 over 2. Just simplify it. Divide them by 2, it's going to be minus 3 over 2.